Welcome to MusiCity Kids. My name is Tamara with Love in a Big World, and I'm glad you're here with us today. We're committed to helping you grow strong in mind, body, and heart. So today, we're talking about changes in your body. Yep, it's that time of life. You may have already noticed some things happening and you're like, what is going on? We're going to explore those changes today and give you hopefully some peace of mind about what's going on in your body. First off today, we've got Family Fit Mom to get us moving. So stand up and get ready to stretch.
Hey MusiCity kids, it's Family Fit Mom here again. Today I'm going to encourage you to do something early. So as soon as you wake up, the first thing I want you to do is to get a nice stretch in. So we're going to do it early. First thing when we wake up, stretching is going to help make your body feel better. Stretch out those tense muscles and relieve any stress or any crooked necks or anything like that that you may have experienced while you were sleeping last night. So first stretch, we're going to open those arms up, bring it up nice, tall, stretching. Now alternate arms, stretching up a little closer to the ceiling as you can. Good job. Now I want you to lower both arms down, bring them back up, lower down to the front, touching your toes if you can. And coming right back up nice and tall. Let's take it down one more time. And opening up. Now guys, now we're gonna open up your legs here. We're gonna bring that left arm up, take it over to the right side. Switch it over. Good job. All right, lowering those hands down. Let's stretch out our quadriceps. So that's the muscle on the front part of your leg. You're just gonna take that leg and bring it back just like this. Stretching it out, getting ready for your fun day today. And let's stretch out the other side. Good job. So guys, when you wake up in the morning, this is something you can do every day. Get your body together, de-stressed and stretched out. Let's do something early. As soon as you wake up every morning, get a good stretch in. Thanks. This is Family Fit Mom. I'll see you next time.
Hello friends, and welcome to a brand new series of Brain Teasers. This is my chance to get you to exercise the grey matter between your ears. Here comes your first one. 3 friends decide to take a road trip. They travel to a town in the middle of nowhere and they come across a small hotel. The hotel owner says, listen here, it's going to cost you $10 each per night if you are sharing a room. $10 each? That seems pretty reasonable. That's no problem. And they each pull out a $10 bill and they hand it over to the hotel owner. 3 $10 bills, that makes $30. But then of course, one of the gentlemen noticed there's a sign on the wall and the sign says, today is Wacky Wednesday, which means it's only $25 for the room. Well, $25 for the room? And they were paying $30. They go to the hotel owner and they say, but today's Wacky Wednesday. And he goes, you're absolutely right. And he hands them 5 $1 bills. So they've given each 10, that makes $30. He gives them $5 back. They take the $5 and each of them takes $1. But now there are $2 left over. They give that as a tip to the guy that is helping carry their luggage up to their room. So let me just see if we've got this right. 3 people each give $10. They each then get $1 back. Do you agree that means they each paid $9? 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27. And then of course, there were $2 that they gave for the tip. 27 and 2 makes 29. Where is my missing dollar? Try to work it out, and I'll be back in a bit with the solution.
Welcome to Janet's Planet. Your hands may look clean.
Hey, Miss Janet.
But they might just be a germ farm.
Yeah.
If you don't wash your hands correctly.
Who knew that was there?
Get your hands good and wet. Then take the soap, washing all the surfaces, the fronts, the backs, in between the fingers. Do it every time. You can sing the happy birthday song twice or the ABC song once. Regular hand washing is a fairly new concept. Back in the 1800s, doctors didn't always wash their hands before treating patients.
Say ah!
Ah! And that meant the transfer of germs. Soap is a cleansing agent. It cleans and removes germs. Bacterium sticks to the soap's fatty acids and then is enclosed in droplets of water and washed away. And if no soap is available, use hand sanitizer until you can wash with soap and water. Let your mind revolve around this thought. Clean hands are all in the wash. And that's the view from Janet's Planet.
All right, friends. Not only is it important for us to wash our hands, but as we grow, we've got to remember to wash the rest of our bodies too. That means we've got to use plenty of soap when we're in the tub or in the shower. And be sure to wash under our arms and our feet. They can stink. And when we get out of the shower or the tub, we want to make sure that we use deodorant. That helps. And maybe just a little dab of cologne or perfume on our wrists, on our necks, right near our ears, maybe even behind our knees, but not too much, because then we could have a smelly problem on the other side and it could be overpowering for people that we're with. So, just some tips to combat the smell. It happens. It's just part of growing up. All right, now, with some more advice for sleeping and breathing, we've got a teenager herself, Jessica, with By Kids for Kids.
Hello everyone, it's Jessica, and today I want to talk to you about self-respect. We're going to dive into proper sleeping and a breathing exercise. So let's go. Part of respecting yourself is caring for yourself. And to do that, you need to exercise, you need to eat well, and also you need the proper amount of sleep. And I know everybody says that you just need to sleep and go to bed, and it's hard just to put down your phone or put down the video game and go to bed. But if you get proper sleep, you will feel so much better and your body will be a lot more alert, and it's healthier for your body as well. Just imagine your phone. If your phone is charged at 100%, it works properly and it's going and it's like, yay, it's working great. But what if it's charged at 14%? Then it's probably working slow, not doing great, and it's flashing at you, charge me, charge me, charge me. Now, what if your body and you didn't get enough sleep and you're at 14%? Or would you rather wake up to the next day and be at 100% with all your sleep? Here, I have a little chart for you. Zoom in close. This is on how much sleep you should get every night. So it says I'm gonna give you a few examples here. It says from 6 to 13-year-olds, you need 9 to 11 hours of sleep. From 14 to 17-year-olds, which is my category, you need to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. And from 26 to 64-year-olds, you need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And trust me, I am so guilty of not being able to put down my phone and not getting the proper amount of sleep. But as you can see, it is super important. Now, I want to move on to our breathing exercise. And this is helpful to relax and help you actually go to sleep. So let's dive in. The breathing exercise. We all know how to breathe. Of course, we do it every day. That's what we do to live. It's vital to us as humans. But this exercise, like I was saying, it helps relax you. And I think this helps clear your body and your mind. I love doing it. Okay, so let me demonstrate. First, you gotta breathe in through your nose. Hold it. and breathe out through your mouth. So nose, hold, and then breathe out through your mouth. Now I want you to think of 3 numbers. So the first number is 4, and then 7, and then 8. So you're gonna breathe in for 4, hold for 7, then breathe out for 8. Okay, ready? Let's try it together. You gotta do it with me, okay? So let's breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good, good. Okay, now hold it for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great, we're almost there. Last step is just to breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Now I like to repeat this 3 times, but you can do it a good handful of times if you want. And I like to do this every day. I just feel nice and clear, and I love doing this exercise. Well, there's your sleeping tips and tricks, and your sleeping info, and also a good breathing exercise to carry throughout your day. Stay awesome. Thank you for tuning in, and back to you, Tamara.
All right, friends. So one of the other big things that's happening in your body right now are your moods. And your moods might be like 1 minute you feel super happy, and the next minute you feel down in the dumps, and you're like, I don't know why. I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm feeling sad, I'm jumping up and down. Like, it's kind of craziness, right? It's all normal. What's going on is that your hormones are being used in bigger ways throughout your body. There's over 50 different hormones that help control everything in our body, from eating to sleeping to how we process food and how we grow and our reproductive system. Like, there's just all sorts of stuff going on from head to toe throughout your body. So you got to be aware of that. And sometimes you just have to take a break. Take some quiet time to regroup. And one of the things that you can do as you're regrouping is read. So here's a book to get you thinking about how you can make some great choices during these growing phases. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And as you read this story, think about the slump that you might have faced. And think of the advice that Dr. Seuss is giving for life. Put it in your own words. And think about the attitudes, words, and actions that you need to be able to move mountains, to succeed. I promise you will make it through these growing phases, these growing changes. It's all part of life. Hang in there. You're gonna be just fine. All right, next we've got some news from Dr. E. Take a listen.
Hi, friends. Well, this week we're talking about challenges, and so I want to talk about one of the challenges that my niece and I have taken on along with our other family. So this summer we decided that we were going to try camping out, and we were going to camp out in the backyard and stay out in our tent all night. And that's something we had never tried before, and so it was a new experience for all of us. And so, Ladybug, what did you learn by our sleeping outside and camping out?
Well, one thing I learned about that is that don't be afraid to try new challenges.
Okay. And so you learn not to be afraid to try new challenges. And so when we take on a new challenge, what do we learn by taking on a new challenge?
Well, we can basically learn if we like what we did or if we didn't like it.
Okay. So we learn about whether or not we actually like something. And also when we take on a new challenge, we can find out whether or not we can actually do it. And sometimes we can even gain some new skills. So at first we might have been a little afraid of sleeping outside, but now because we've taken on the challenge and we've been outside a few times overnight, now we're no longer afraid of it. And so those are some of the wonderful things that come with taking on new challenges. And so if you haven't taken on a new challenge, whether it's by yourself or taking on a new challenge with the people that you love or your family, we're going to encourage you to try to take on some new challenge and see what you learn about yourself and what you learn about the people that you love and the people you take on the challenge with. And when you do that, that not only helps you to grow, but that also helps the other people around you to grow. And that's helping to spread love in a big world. And so until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Hey, MusiCity kids. Dr. Don here with my friend Chuck. And today we're going to start a new series. Something that may be very important to all of you is healthy skin. That's right. I talked to you a little bit about the mask and how sometimes the mask can irritate the skin. And I want to dive a little bit deeper into that. I gave you some stuff to do with that. Make sure you wash your mask. But we want to make healthy, youthful skin for a long time to come. Now, what is the skin? The skin is just this big barrier. And it protects us from microbes, like bacteria and viruses. It protects us from the elements, wind, rain, sand, dirt. And it protects us from UV radiation from the sun. We've talked about that too. Now, this stuff is actually called the epidermis. Now, the epidermis contains natural fats known as lipids. They help strengthen the barrier of the skin. And there's different types of lipids. There's cholesterol. Some of you are familiar with that one. It's kind of a popular term. Ceramides and fatty acids. Now, all these play a role in the elasticity and appearance of the skin and what it looks like. It makes us all pretty, right? Now, these are formed by the body, but getting them in our diet is really, really important. And sometimes we can supplement too, but it's, you know what I say, food is medicine. You've got to get the right stuff in because you can put all the stuff on your skin, but if you're not feeding it from the inside out, you're not really getting the best job done for your skin. So, fatty acids in particular are responsible for the balance of all those lipids. An abundance of fatty acids is associated with that healthy, youthful skin appearance. Now, we want to consume different types of fatty acids known as omega-3 and omega-6. The important thing is getting these in balance. And that's sometimes balance is hard to do. But we want to make sure that we're trying to get these in balance. These will help keep the skin barrier intact as well as reducing inflammation of the skin and reducing that aging process. Now, there are some sources that I want you all to know. This is important. This is how we get this stuff in our body. 1, chia seeds. Well, that's a good source of fiber, and we've talked about how fiber is really good for your digestive system and your immune system and all that stuff. The omega-3s the chia seeds have some of these fatty acids in them. Walnuts. Walnuts are a great source. Of course, if you have nut allergies, you got to watch out. You know, this is sort of a general, but if you have any allergies to these things, please watch out. But we have chia seeds, we have walnuts. Brussels sprouts are actually a really good source. They're one of my favorites. I used to hate them when I was a kid. I love them now. Flax seeds, sunflower seeds, and avocados. Those are some of my favorites. We can get those in a whole lot in our diet. And you're not going to really be able to do too much. I mean, you can always do too much of a good thing, right? But just trying to make sure you're getting these sources in there. It will help nourish the skin from the inside. So this is part 1. We're going to move on to a different nutrient to help with your skin later on. So until then, back to you, Tamara.
So this particular one is a classic, but it involves false mathematics. You see, let's do it a different way. Each person paid $9. 9 and 9 and 9 makes 27. That is correct. But then you have to take off the $2, which went for the tip, and that makes 25. And that is exactly how much money they got back. But when you add the $2 on, then you get this number of 29. And then, of course, when people ask, where is the missing dollar? People start wondering, hold on, maybe someone took an extra dollar, Maybe $1 got lost. But the mathematics is that you're supposed to take the $2 off, not add the $2 back on. I hope you like that. There'll be lots more coming in the next edition.
One of the things that I found to be very helpful, especially when I'm going through transitions or changes, is to journal. So here's Miss LaWanna and her friend to teach us about bullet journaling.
Hey everybody, it's Miss LaWanna again. We're back here in my office, and I wanted to introduce you today to a friend of mine. Her name is Stephanie. She is like a sister to me, and she's been at home recovering from surgery that she had earlier this month. Well, she's found a really cool and creative way to stay busy while she's home getting better. And I wanted her to tell you about it. It's called bullet journals. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I'm gonna let her tell you all about it. Take it away, Steph.
Thanks, LaWanna. Hi, everybody. I'm going to show you how you can be creative while at home and stay organized, which is lots of fun. So to start your new bullet journal, all you need is a notebook. Any will do. I like mine because it has all these great dots, and they help me stay organized with my lines and everything and my creative drawings. A pencil, a pen, maybe some markers if you want to get super creative, a ruler for straight lines, scissors, and if you really want to, a stencil or two. Now that you have your tools, you're ready to set up your journal. First, you want to have a key. And all the key does is help you know when a task has been started and completed. Next thing you want to set up is your future log. And that's just the pages or page that has the months in advance. So for example, with mine, I put all my future birthdays. So like my mom's birthday is coming up next month. Just a reminder. And the next thing you want to have are your goal trackers. Just to remind yourself the things that you want to accomplish, maybe for the school year. And something that I added, you don't have to, is a gratitude area. And it's just a way to remind myself at the end of the month what I was grateful for that month. And now you just want to take your month and kind of break it down by your task so you can make sure you complete everything you want to do that month. And as you see, for Monday, I completed some of the tasks and then I moved them to Tuesday.
Wow, wasn't that cool? I really want to learn how to do bullet journals. I'm going to find a blank journal around here, and I'm going to have Stephanie walk me through all the steps, and maybe next time you can join us and she'll show us actually how to get started on our bullet journal. All right, well, I'm glad you got a chance to meet her, and we'll talk again soon. Back to you, Tamara.
Friends, you're going through a time of rapid change. Some of these changes we've talked about today, like your smell, your hair that's growing all over your body in places you never expected it to grow before, your height, getting taller, your feet, they're growing, you might be growing out of your shoes, your weight, your clothes may not fit the way they used to and you gotta go shopping for new clothes. Maybe some of you are dealing with acne on your face. Listen, it's all part of growing up. Your body is adjusting to all those hormones. You are just growing to be the man or woman you were created to be. So did you know that there are some things that you can do to help navigate these changes? Such as making sure you're washing and staying clean. Especially take care of that face, that beautiful face. Making sure you get enough sleep at night so your body can do its work. Eating healthy foods, because as Dr. Don said, food is medicine. Exercising, that always helps. Spending time alone so you can process all of the big things that are going on in your world. And also spending time with friends and family so that you know that you've got the love and support you need as you grow. You've got some great choices ahead of you. And sometimes it's the smallest decisions that can change your life forever. Remember that we here at MusiCity Kids are supporting you. You are loved more than you can imagine. You're gonna make it through these big changes, and we're right here to help. We'll see you next time on MusiCity Kids.